It's a new year, and your favorite show is back again with a bang. Say hello to Radio Fry's mid-morning show, The Brunch, from Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. till 12 midday on 97.1 FM, live on our Facebook page, Radio Fry, and on our website, www.fryfry.live. Experience and enjoy authentic, thought-provoking conversations on every reality. Share your stories and let's debate over great music and so much more wherever you are. On The Brunch, we talk about everything, and I mean everything. It's a new year, and your favorite show is back again with a bang. Say hello to Radio Fry's mid-morning show, The Brunch, from Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. till 12 midday on 97.1 FM, live on our Facebook page, Radio Fry, and on our website, www.fryfry.live. Experience and enjoy authentic, thought-provoking conversations on every reality. Share your stories and let's debate over great music and so much more wherever you are. On The Brunch, we talk about everything, and I mean everything.
Hello and welcome to another beautiful morning here on Radio Fry 97.1 FM, and it's brunch time. The Brunch is a mid-morning show. We always are here from 10 a.m. till 12 midday. My own voice is Brigitte Dalton-Sesay.
And I am Koroma.
Ooh, me, I love my second host because the two of us are hosting together, and we always have fun on the brunch. And one of the things I love about Mary is her smile and her giggle.
And my bojo.
Yeah, and her bojo. Always keeps us going. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is Radio Fry on 97.1 FM frequency. Mm-hmm. We are broadcasting in Freetown, Kenema, Makeni, Bo, and Kono. And we have further licenses in Koinadugu, Tonkalili, Pujaun, Kailamu, and Moyamba. Oh, finally, I got all 10.
5 and 5.
Because it's so many to remember. But basically, we're in 10 out of 16 districts in Sierra Leone, and we are the largest radio network broadcasting on one frequency. What does that mean? That means if you drive from wherever, basically, it's continuous. It doesn't break. The signal doesn't break. So that's the added advantage for Fry. And, as always, we say we're open to business, to advertising. And if you want to see an example of visual advertisement and product placement, log on our Facebook right now. You can log on our Facebook at Radio Fry, and boom, you see our beautiful faces there. But right now, Rokel has been one of our key partners. Here at Radio Fry, and we have product placement for them. Their beautiful cushion that's always in sight when we are on air. So those are just an example of ways that you can advertise with us. We don't just play your commercials. We find creative ways of also advertising your products. Anyway, we'll continue with the show. So today's topic of discussion, what's the topic for today?
What does success mean to you?
Ooh, what does success mean to you? I mean, that's important, right? Because it can be, one person's perspective.
Yeah.
Or it could involve what other people also consider and think about you. So we're going to delve into that conversation. But before we always start with the conversation, we'll start with the verse of the day and the quote of the day. And our phone line is always open, by the way, but we do restrict it a little bit. So for today, we're going to speak for about 30 minutes, and then we're going to open the phone lines on 088-971-971. We always allow a space of introduction so that you understand the topic that we're discussing and from what angle. Because if I say success, it can come from any angle. Yeah. So, but when we talk about a specific angle, then you able to jump in and say, okay, now I understand where they're coming from. So keep that line 088-971-971. You're gonna need it in a couple of minutes time. Remember, say you can WhatsApp message, text message, WhatsApp call, direct call if you want to, or you can just go on our Facebook Live at Radio Fry Fry, and under the live stream, you can send in your comments there. And we do have our engagement question as well. So after I've done the verse of the day, the quote of the day, we'll also give you the engagement question. So you'll be thinking about it whilst we start the conversation. So the verse of the day today is coming from Proverbs 16:3, and it says, "Commit your actions to the Lord, and your plans will succeed." I don't think there has been anybody that has like committed their plans or their actions and they have not succeeded.
Yeah.
But again, God teaches us that it's with timing. If it's in God's plans for you, then it will come to pass. But if it's not in his plans for you, then it will not come to pass. So you need to understand what's God's plan for me, because it's all part of the success.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Mary, she's, by the way, you need to test your, today's Friday. Let's jazz it up, zhuzh it up a bit. She's a really fantastic singer. So maybe you can give them an acapella,
I'm shy.
One of her key areas where she can be successful is music. But imagine she has music with her and she's like, you know what, I don't want to be a singer or musician. I want to do, I don't know,
I
painting.
want to draw and paint.
And, you know, God didn't set that in his plans for you. So you're going to be fighting against what the plan is for you rather than alongside what the plan is for you. So that's an aspect of success. So anyway, it says, commit your actions to the Lord and your plans will succeed. When we surrender all our plans and actions to the Lord, acknowledging some of us will not acknowledge God. So acknowledging God is very, very important. We'll move to the quote of the day.
And the quote of the day is by a powerful woman
Very
who
powerful.
all will know, Oprah Winfrey, and it says, "Success is not about what you accomplish in your life. It is about what you inspire others to do."
I think that's big.
It is.
Yeah. And a lot of the time, you know, it's all about me. I want to be successful. I want to have a lot of money. I want to
achieve
do
this.
this.
I
I
want
want to. So, you know, she's making it clear that it's not about what you accomplish in your life. So that's not the measure. The measure is about other people.
You're actually engaging.
Well, you know, they should be listening to the conversation. So let's see if they listen to the conversation. And we do have our engagement question as well, which says, how do you measure success? Everybody has a yardstick that they're using to measure success in their own personal life. And you know, this entire week, we've been talking about how do you rewrite your story. And this entire year, you're going to rewrite your entire book of your life, chapter by chapter. Today's chapter 5. We're on episode 5.
Episode 5.
If you're watching a movie, we're on episode 5. But if you're writing a book, it's chapter 5. You have a lot of chapters to go, by the way. By the time we get to the end of the year,
65 chapters.
Exactly, that you would have written, and that would be like a exhausted book that you can now use and say, wow, what changes have I made this year towards my personal growth? If I reflect on my personal self, have I changed? Has anything changed? Is my thinking different? Like the way how I make decisions, is it different? Is it all gearing towards me being a better person or better version of myself? So those are some of the questions we'd love for you to answer by the end of the year. But we're going to take you through the journey of how you're going to get there before you get to the end of the year. So let's talk about success. When it comes to success, one of the first things you look at is where and when does success begin? Does it change over time? That's another question. I mean, that could also be an engagement question. But like, where and when does success begin? Because like from when you are small, like we've been having conversations the other day, when you take your first step, when you crawl, these are all successes. Yeah. When you talk for the first time, or when you go to school and you pass the first time.
Come to MPSC.
Yeah, you do your MPSC, you get really good grades.
Yeah.
You go to WASC and you get really good grades. You have a degree, or maybe you do short course like diplomas and HNDs or all those different things, and you get a distinction. Does that measure up to
For
success?
you, yeah.
Or maybe it's the first time you got your job. I don't know. Is that a measurement of success? Or maybe like when you finally met the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with, and you guys decide to take the next step. You do your traditional wedding, because Sierra Leone will start with the traditional engagement. The man not just they go butuna go no more. No, go talk to me.
Go lock in the door.
Exactly. Go take their permission first. Or is it when you get married? Or is it when you have kids?
Kids, yeah.
Or is it when you start earning some like serious amounts of dough? Or is it, I don't know, that you can even put up your pants this morning? Because some people don't even have that opportunity to do things for themselves. Like, what is your measure of success? What would you say?
So for me, I feel like success is universal at some point. People see other people and say, these people are successful, and for them that's success. But I think it's way more personal, because some people consider academia success.
Yeah.
They get their first degree, they get masters, they continue pursuing that, because for them that's what success means to them. And for some people it's a balanced life,
Yeah.
like having to go to work and church and staying healthy, eating healthy. Just that balance, they feel fulfilled. Whilst for others, impacting lives can be success to them. They don't need to have too much money. They don't need to have material things. But the fact that they can impact youth, they can impact individual. And when they see them grow, like teachers, for them that's success. For them, when they meet their students and they have achieved, maybe they even give a lift. They are students, so give me lift. They go to school again and tell others to impact their life. Say, you see, possibly I don't teach 5 years ago. I met them today and they seem successful. I feel like they have gained so much in life. They are impacting those people. And for others, it's just being happy. Like having a peaceful life.
True that.
They know why you are having a family they run back to, having kids they see grow, and they don't even need too much. They just get one flat. They put in can, they eat in lafidi.
Yeah, simple life.
Simple life. So it's universal when you consider it holistically. But for some people, living day to day is success for them. Having to eat, having transport, just having a fulfilled and satisfying life, they consider it successful. So I feel like the stress comes the fact that you see the universal page more than your personal growth or your path, the path you are working on. And if you are looking at a path that is going this way and yours is this way, even though you are successful to other people, you don't consider yourself working on a successful path. So might just summarize and the main aim is, are you fulfilling? Do you feel fulfilled in what you do? Do you feel happy in what you're doing?
Yeah, because like there's some people who are successful in life, but they're not happy. They feel like they haven't got
what they really want. Yeah.
And you be looking at them like,
what do you want?
You fly, you do this.
They
Me, I can't
travel
even
all
do
over.
half of those things. But yet they're not happy. And like you're saying, so do you feel fulfilled at the end of the day? I think that's a key question that a lot of people need to answer, because if you're making a comparison and you're comparing John to Peter to Amy to this person, if it's externally been graded the way how people would grade success, they'll feel like a lot of people are already successful. But then when you check for the person
individual,
from within, maybe they won't give the same rating. So it's very personal as well when it comes to success. It's not just other people that are measuring success. And of course, the latter part of the question is, does it change over time? Because like I said, when you're born, from crawling to babbling to talking, these are like different successes, right? Until you get to like a particular mature age where things kind of remain constant for a bit.
Yeah. Like for let's take it as you have stated, when you are going, like we get short-term goals. We the class 5.
Yeah.
MPSC Betty, you remember? You remember when we go class 6? MPSC, we go for go sit. Then we come on MPSC, okay. Now Becky. So you have little, it changes over time. You have little achievements you are looking forward to. And now you don't come on college, you want job. Now you don't get the job.
Yeah.
And maybe it can be constant that time. Or maybe you get a job and I say, okay, because more for men, when they are settled a bit, now they are considering settling down in marriage.
Yeah.
So you begin for finding a partner. Or maybe you begin watch her. Now this you go don't watch it possible for 5 years, they say, and now you watch her for marriage. You don't study for 5 years. You still a study.
Yeah.
And maybe you say, this person might not be fit or might be fit, and begin save now for marriage. Sure, you don't go back for marriage. Life can ever be static. At least, can you settle down a bit?
Yeah.
But as human, I don't feel like there's a point where we really feel we can settle down. Because when you achieve this, you ask yourself, what's next?
Exactly.
Or what else? And that makes us human. That makes us working towards something. We always want to work towards something.
Yeah.
We always want to achieve something that, because when you don't achieve this, that 1 week, maybe you'll be satisfied a bit. But after 1 week, you had to say, okay, what else can you do? What else can you add to your life? And those little things keep us, wake us up every day and keep us living.
Exactly.
So now you can't get your partner, then you say, okay, more born now. And now after giving birth, your success now is in the child. Yeah. The little steps, and it keeps. Sometimes if the partner not even there, one not there, then the pikin waka, you call, hello, the pikin don't taking 4 steps. It's a video.
Yeah.
Video. So all those little things, we consider them as little, but they are little successes that adds to the big holistic happiness that we get at the end of the day.
Exactly. And just like you're saying, like, success can change over time, because if you look at somebody like Elon Musk, or the people who now own Apple, or the really most successful people, or Microsoft, you think like,
can they
bruh,
stop?
like,
Yeah,
is it not enough?
Now?
Have you not taken enough now?
They make 17 back. They make Apple stuff.
When you ask them, how much billion do you have? They're like, oh, last year I had 20 billion. It's like, wow, so you spent all the no, I invested in the 20 billion. So next year I want to make 30 billion.
30.
Wow. So it never stops. That yearning, like you're saying, is part of human nature, and it makes us want to take a step forward. The next part is like, is success defined by external accomplishments or a personal fulfillment? Because a lot of us grade ourselves by how people feel or relate with us. So, like, for example, if you have somebody who banks on being a mentor or a lecturer, or something that requires other people for you to be able to grade yourself, it means that if people don't respond to them, they might feel like they're not successful.
Yeah.
Like Oprah Winfrey is one. She's somebody who is a big name, and she's always relating with people. But if people stopped calling and stopped sharing testimony, does that mean she's not successful anymore? Yeah, because that's an external accomplishment. Because it's based on other people and how they receive you and respond to you. Or is it more personal? Would she, if she goes a whole year without no phone calls, no testimonies, no show, would she feel that she's still successful? I mean, by the way, she's one of the richest black women. I'm just going to put that out there. Somebody said the money she makes, he can use it to kill somebody with like a shotgun, like 9 billion. That's how much money like she makes as a black woman, and that's a big thing, of course. But like, some people choose different things that they're going to be rating themselves as success. So some people, for example, it's finance.
Yeah.
If they're financially stable, then they believe that they have accomplished success.
Yeah.
But like you say, life is a journey, is a road. So maybe at this very junction, you do have money. But if you go 10 junctions ahead, do you still have money? Because you would have, like you say, you have different things that you're working on. You gotten married, now you have kids, 2 kids, 3 kids, buy house, build. By the time I'm getting to the 10th junction, am I still going to feel like I've arrived? Because that arrival, I feel like it's only a momentary thing, because you keep moving and life keeps changing. And so some people, for them, it's the earning to say, like, at least I can provide like sufficiently for my family, and then I'm also able to buy things, or I'm able to travel. While some people, it's health. Like, they've had the most troublesome health maybe growing
conditions,
up,
yeah.
or maybe like midway, like from childhood to like teenagehood, they've had some serious health issues. So for them, like, listen, you see that hernia? Put on my side, I can breathe. I can live, like I can walk, I can talk, I can eat. That's all that matters to them, because again, all of us are not the same. There's some people that are born with conditions. It doesn't matter how the conditions develop, but they're born with those things, and then they have to deal with some of those issues. So for them, health is like one thing. Other people is fitness. Again, we're all born differently, and some people are born with really high metabolism, and other people are not born with such high metabolism. And so like maybe Mary and I will eat like, I don't know, 20 plates of food and we'll never get fat. And then somebody just eats one food, and you're like, wow. They put on weight, so and the person's like, but I don't even eat. It does happen because their metabolism, their body doesn't burn the fats quickly, and so it just gets stored because the body is feeling like it needs to store it up for an emergency. That's what the body is doing. So for some people, it's their fitness. Other people, it's personal growth. Like some of our guests that we've had here that have met with people like through their own journey. I'm trying to remember Mr. Martin Sandy. For him, it's personal growth. I wouldn't say it has anything to do with earnings or anything else, because he had his own personal struggles and he had to overcome those. And through overcoming those personal struggles, he's now able to encourage somebody else to say, no, you can do it. Like, don't wallow in self-pity. Don't think that you can't do it because you don't bump picky now. You're not going to be able to do this. No, for him, it's personal growth. And so for some people, it's personal growth. And I feel like personal growth is related a bit as well to what Oprah Winfrey is saying. It's not about your life. It's about personal growth. Can be two ways. It could be very individualistic, but it could also be inclusive of other people. And other people have given examples like being respected by others, or maybe like taking a risk that leads to more. Like some people are risk
opportunities. Some people do love taking risks.
Exactly. They're like, you know what? I'm just gonna try it out. If it doesn't work, fine. If it works, well, I win. That's a huge risk. And some people be like, no, don't take risks like that. Like, for example, I think we've all watched the movie. I'm trying to remember the name right now. I can't remember the name, but it was a couple is inventing something, and the wife is a 9-to-5 kind of work, and her salary for the home is what they're using for investment. And now they've gone through years together in this marriage of like just barely surviving because they keep taking the earning to invest in this is wonderful in thing that he has created, and nobody's buying his pitch, where she gets frustrated and then she ends up having to walk away in the dying moment that he's about to go for an interview that will change the entire life.
I've forgotten the movie.
Yes, we've all watched that movie, and by the time she could realize, he's already moved on. Like he's gotten now the accomplishment that he required because it was an invention that he created, and then he met somebody else. So like taking risk, like you could say that she did take a risk. It took years of taking the same risk, and then she felt like she wasn't getting the response that they really, really needed. And there's some people that are willing to gamble stuff. That's also taking risk. Like, okay, I have 10 million in my account. If I spend 9 million on this thing, I could make 30 million. And some couples, whether it's now the male or the female, will be like, I don't think we should take that risk. And then one of them inside the relationship would say, let's take that risk. Let's spend it all and get more, or spend none and get nothing. So those are the type of risks that we're talking about. Also having more courage to continue after failure, you know. That one is tough. When things have become really, really difficult, to have that courage to say, let me move on.
Let me get up, shake off myself.
Exactly. It's really, really hard. I mean, I don't think there's anybody that finds that really difficult. There are people that have grown thick skin over
the
time,
years,
but like initially, we're all not like that. Other people, other areas of success is being passionate about your endeavors. Like, I don't care what anybody else thinks. Like, I love what I do, whether it gives me money, it doesn't give me money. Like, I'm doing it. That's what they mean by like being very passionate about what you want to do. And then for some other people, you have sticking to your commitments. Like I've set my goals, and whether or not it's taking me 30 years, I am sticking to that goal.
Yeah.
Like similar to the movie that I've just explained, I'm sticking to that goal. And then for some other people, is the continuous learning and readapting. They love that. Like, oh, when I learn something new, oh, that means like I get to be like this now.
Yeah.
And then you add that to your character, and then you choose something else to do. Like they love that constant like change and growth. So for some people, they see that as success, that they're able to do different things and like almost be a chameleon and mold into whatever that thing is. So those are some of the examples, by the way, of successes. If you're just joining the show, this is Radio Fry Fry on 97.1 FM. The show that you're listening to is The Brunch here. Don't mind us, by the way. We have a little cold, so that's why sometimes we have to take a breath. Or sometimes we might need to cough, but just excuse us for a moment. It's just because we have a cold. So if you're just joining the show, this is The Brunch here. We're here from 10 a.m. till 12 midday, and it's a big conversation mid-morning show where we talk about everyday realities, and everything is centered around you that is listening to me, us that are here. It's around all of us. It's around all of our lives and decisions that we have to make. And this 2025, we decided to change, the story up a bit and say, okay, how can we help people to feel more fulfilled and to have more personal growth and to make better decisions? And we decided that maybe through conversations, that could be a start. Because we all have so many burdens and things that are like on our minds constantly that we really want to work on, but we don't have that personal person that you could just say like, oh, this happened today, or like, I'm thinking about doing this, what do you think? And so like we're going through all of those conversations all throughout the year, so that you can find it in us and know that we know what's happening in each and every one of our lives, and we're just making a space where you can freely talk and be open. So the phone lines are open on 088-971-971, and also you can WhatsApp call us, WhatsApp message, text message, direct call, and go on our Facebook at Radio Fry Fry under the live link. You can now send in your comments, and please, we keep asking the question because for this week, this is the question we're asking: what's different? What's different on Radio Fry Fry? Tell us. I mean, like every year we're improving as well. This is all part of our success story. Yeah, every year we're improving and we're changing and we're trying to be better. We're trying to have better programming. So please call us. Go on Facebook first. Have a look. Maybe there might be a prize. I don't know. We're asking a question. Yeah, we're asking a question. What's different this year? We've started this year with a new, fresh outlook, and we've started it with the studio setup itself. But we'll continue with the conversation whilst we wait for the phone lines for people to start calling into the phone lines. The phone line is 088-971-971. And the engagement question.
How do you measure success?
Yes. How do you?
What yardstick do you use to measure success?
Yeah. For Oprah Winfrey, by the way, for our quote of the day, she says success is not about what you accomplish in your life. It's about what you inspire others to do. Hello, good morning. Hello? Hello, good morning. Okay, we can't hear anything at the moment, but you can continue to call us on 088-971-971 to be part of the show. The engagement question is, how do you measure success? Pankrio, I didn't measure success.
What do you feel saying as success?
Yeah, what do you feel saying as success? And for Oprah Winfrey, it say success not what you don't accomplish in life. That's what it say. It's saying what you don't do for inspire other people, what you don't do for other people. That's what it say. But on my game, yardstick where they use for measure success. So just because Oprah said that, don't mean saying that no more. On my game,
I feel like as I be say from the start, all man get waiting. Waiting you understand by success. And Oprah from in life, you go understand how the quotes come out.
Exactly.
Because it's more about impacting others. It's more about teaching and helping women when they go through certain stuff.
Yep.
So for impacting those lives, nice success means to them. But you, where they watch you, where they listen with, waiting you feel, how you keep measure say you are being successful. But because some man, they even think, say even those little things, because they watch at the universal idea of success.
They're comparing,
of what success really means, if you say, in don't be successful even in the little things. Like for business woman, then for do business from maybe you then a street, you total load now you get table where you dey put the load, you get people away, or you come off from and they go to shop. So for that person there, that's success. But that person not gonna understand say that's really even success, because
Yeah.
in yai now they pass supermarket.
Yeah.
In the if you say post go supermarket, then nah, success.
Yeah.
But that person back, in back they look to other things as success. Or that person from Musa in start to Musa ide right now, that's success for them as well. So even the little things, people do not consider it as success. But as we say, we don't want to do all the talking. You can call and tell us what, because maybe now we are helping you to realize that you don't need everything
You
to be
don't.
successful
Yeah.
or to consider yourself fulfilled or satisfied, even if it's just for a moment, even if it's just for a while. But if you cannot consider those little things as success, when you get to even the bigger thing, because there is always a step bigger than what you have right now. So you
sure.
cannot even consider that as being successful or being satisfied or being fulfilled.
Hello, good morning. Hi. Your name and also ID call we from, please. Yes, hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Okay. We'll continue talking. Anyway, you can call us on 088-971-971 to be part of the show. The question we'll get today, now, how you they measure success. We don't tell you how Oprah Winfrey they measure your own success. Now, Mary be the explain say, well, it's based on your own background and also with the job way they do.
They do, yeah.
Something I make state your own success that way. But if they explain to you as well that the little things in life is success. For me, like if you not get like a full-time job, the fact that you're able to go through an entire year, you're able to provide for yourself, for your family, pay rent, that's successful.
Yeah.
That's you being successful. And like you just say, like everything is in stages. Like, okay, this year I able pay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, your name and also the call we from, please.
I need to call from Texas.
Okay. What's in your own contribution?
Actually, this one program them from morning. I like all in a program.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so I go on for you now. Continue then. Extra then go to the one I can play. I really like them.
Mm-hmm.
The gospel songs the one I can play.
The songs, them?
Yeah, the gospel songs the one I can play for morning, the morning time.
Oh, okay. Yes.
It's really nice. So when I program them back, they're really fun. So
Okay.
now thank you very much, friend.
Thank you very much for calling.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. That's our first caller of the day. When I continue for call, it don't start the game. Come on, guys, don't be
continue
shy.
to call,
This year
call.
we've told you no,
No, you need shame.
left for shame. We don't tell you say we okay. Any kind of way we talk out, we don't understand. So call we on 088-971-971. How you they measure success? Okay, let's take another example. Let's say this year you're not bike rider, yeah.
Yeah.
This year, last year, sorry, you be the pay master money for all the days of your life of last year, and then this year, it don't change from master money now. Now you do hold the master money,
Yeah.
and part of the things that we were saying during this week, now that's okay. How you they save that 150 every day for like a whole year? Almost money they will make. You they make like then 30-40 million. Where you take down there, or even way more than that, my calculation they off a bit small. Where you take all the money then they now, wait till you're able to invest in, so until you're able to buy another bike.
Bike, yeah.
So you see, that's another level of success. And like Mary to say, it'll change and it depends on where you are at the moment in life. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes. Your name and also the call we from, please.
I'm Asma, the call from Lingleton.
Ooh, Lunge across the water. How you do?
I do fine.
Yes. What's in your own contribution?
For your contribution, I tell you, thank you. I've been sleeping now, but now I don't begin going for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I tell you, thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the songs that when I keep playing.
Oh, thank you so
Like
much.
entertaining.
Thank you. And for you, what's in a success? Are you the measure of success in our life?
Success. The same will be there, the day get I left maybe.
I like that.
You left.
Uh-huh.
Now you don't come up and left.
Mm-hmm. Hello. Okay, when I continue for call, we on 088 971 971. I like that when they call. See, when they show, we say, una no shy.
It do short summary. I think
Yeah,
we not even
I like the
define success.
summary.
Say, Usa you be there, you know they again.
Thank you. But now in a success.
Yeah, it is.
It is because if you know they grow like step by step, then technically you're not being successful. So it corrects what they say. You need to step from one step, go to the
Simple.
next. Yeah. And like you would explain, like some of us, we can then like on step one and say for reach the end of success, you need to get to like step 100. But they don't want mass the other step.
Steps,
They
yeah.
don't want to go from one and go straight to step 100 for say now I'm successful. No, the small wins, we said it the other day, you should celebrate
them. Yeah.
like what our caller just said, that the fact that she's able to get up from where she was, is success for her, and she's happy about that. She's grateful for that. So that's success. Always celebrate the small wins. Always. It allows you to be grateful in life. Trust me, you're not going to find problems in everything. You would see problems, but you look at the positive things and you say, you know what? I am so grateful for this. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, your name and also the call you from, please.
This is Davidson. I'm calling from Grafton.
Davidson, I like your voice.
Thank you.
What's in your contribution?
Well, I want to be specific here about success. Is it, are we talking about physical success, or we talk about
It's how you measure success, so it's left with you. Hello? Oh, what's going on? We keep losing our callers. Call us on 088 971 971. But with regards to success, it's how you define it. Like we don't give example already, say Oprah Winfrey in the measure success, not by how in they live, but now like the impact or the way how they inspire other people then. So if for you success means physically or spiritually or mentally, whatever, it's your definition of success, because the way how you define success,
That's how you live.
that's how you live, and it is part of your story. Something for don't happen, I make you define and that way. Hello?
Yeah, sorry, Davidson again.
Davidson, hi. Go ahead.
Yes. I did try for talk about the two different type of success. Are
Okay.
we talking about physical success, or are we talking about spiritual success?
It can be both. It's your definition.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if physically I can define the word success
Mm-hmm.
in my own way,
Mm.
it's like when you get total peace in life. Success.
I agree.
You can have money,
Sure.
but if there is no peace
Mm.
behind it,
Sure.
that's not success.
Mm-hmm.
You can have all you need to have.
Mm-hmm.
If there is no peace in you or
Mm.
in the family, no success. So I could say success is total peace in the life of a man.
It is. We
Thank
believe that too. And what about physically? Because you say you give it two. You get spiritual and you get physical. If you suppose for measure success, I measure success physically.
Okay, physically, like success is when you have it in abundance,
Mm. Okay.
right?
Yes.
In the Lord. That's the conclusion. When you have it in abundance in the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
you are a successful person. Not that you're getting it from the way of the devil,
Mm-hmm.
but when you get it from the way of the Lord,
I love that.
right?
Yeah.
That's success.
Thank you so
That's
so much,
beautiful.
Mr. Davidson. Thank you so much for
I
calling
want
us and being part of the show.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Thank you too.
I like what it say. It say way you do it in the way of the
The
Lord.
Lord.
I love it. I love it. Because they're all in line of waiting that God in plan for
Yeah,
you, like what
yeah,
you've been
we
saying from the
start,
beginning. If you're not there in line with waiting God say, then I think say you to go away from waiting God don't plan for you already. And sometimes the success can be short lived because they go according to the actual plan for you. Like I say, marrying as somebody where they sing. If you go against that, it will be successful in other areas, but sometimes it will be short lived. And then it also mentioned spiritually as
Oh,
well that
yeah, peace.
having peace. Listen, we all want peace. I don't want problem. I want peace
Always.
always.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Okay, we'll continue with the conversation. You can call us on 088 971 971 to be part of the show. The show that you're listening to is The Brunch here on Radio Fry. And we're here from 10 a.m. to 12 midday. And today's topic of discussion is
What does success means to you?
yes, what does success mean to you? We'll continue to open the phone lines until we have to take a commercial break in the next 9 minutes, which means that we can take roughly about 3 more calls before we go on a short break and come back and continue with our conversation. But whilst we're waiting for the callers to, keep calling us and telling us their own definition or how do they measure
success.
we'll continue with the conversation. Some of the other questions that somebody might ask is like, does success mean the same at every age and to everyone? I mean, that one I think is already self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Because we would already begin for explaining their things and they. But go ahead.
So for person where they 18 years and for person where they 45 years, I feel like it varies.
Our goals are very different.
When they 18 years for certain things,
Very carefree. Very carefree, and you just started.
and you don't even think about how to earn. Most people don't think about how to earn because everything you want is being given to you by your parents. Whilst you parents are within at the 45 years, they think about how to provide for you within 18 years. So for them, providing for your kids, making sure they don't drive them from school, making sure they are clothed, they have roof over their heads. To them, it's living a successful life. They are not being driven. They're not getting notice here and there.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah.
Your name and also the call you from, please.
Okay. Me na Reverend Remy Pratt.
Okay. Hi, Reverend.
And I dey call from Pentagon, Bangbaila.
Hey, I can't even repeat the last part, but Pentagon. What's in your contribution?
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate you for production.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I'm being greatly blessed by the gospel music the whole of the film. Greatly blessed. Yes, I'm a singer too, a songwriter, a composer.
Oh, okay.
Now, concerning this success thing, it is in two perspectives.
Okay.
We have
Sorry, just quickly, Miss Reverend Pratt. You need to turn the radio down behind you. It'll give a feedback on the radio, like echo. Okay. So turn the volume down, then you're able to talk now.
Okay.
Okay. You can continue.
Okay. Hello.
Yes.
So, success, as I mean, they say, it is in two perspectives.
Okay.
You get the divine perspective, and you get the human perspective.
Very true.
The greatest success is forget salvation. Yes. If you look at Matthew 16:26, it says, "What will it profit a man if he gain the whole world and he lose his own soul?" So imagine you get very lucrative job, you marry,
It's true.
get riches, but on the day of judgment now, you get for be condemned into the lake of fire. Yes. So the greatest success, now forget salvation at the world. Then secondly, success now any good thing what you do, where you get fulfillment.
Yeah.
Yes, and that varies from time to time, from level to level. As I'm the listener, from age to age.
Yes.
Yes, but that I make work in the preach, I can tell people, say, especially young people, as they pursue educational pursuits, also pursue the way of salvation.
Sure.
Send salvation, get salvation, because you don't study all the study, you get all the degree, you get all the jobs. If you don't get salvation, for nothing. So the greatest success is salvation, to find salvation.
Thank you so much, Reverend Pratt, for joining us from Pentagon. I don't forget the last part.
Bangbaila.
Bangbaila. Wow. Thank you so much for joining the show. Just like he's saying, when you look at your spiritual life, God does ask the question, what happens after you've gained the whole
The
world?
word.
Morning.
Because some of us like will do anything for success, willing to steal, kill, and destroy. And so that spiritual aspect of our lives are also important whilst you're defining what success means to you in a physical sense. So he's absolutely correct, because you can also go about it the wrong way. We're here talking about success, but it also has to be aligned, like we keep referring back. What does God have in line for
Line
you?
for you.
Does having all the money in the world mean you're successful? Great. But how did you get the money? Was it
Money,
a genuine way? Did you steal it from somebody? Did you have to kill a whole bunch of people to arrive at that success? And would you now consider that success? The answer is no.
No.
Because there's a lot of pain and trauma and everything else that goes with that, because you've affected other people.
morning.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. You name and also to call you from, please.
Yeah, David, and I come from McKinney.
Okay,
Okay.
Jibril. Good morning.
Yeah, this morning my life just blessed because both of the topics that we are just listening from Redeem Radio, I just listen from Redeem Radio when a Pastor Mambu preach about success
Oh,
in
okay.
the spiritual way.
Okay.
And, after that, I just become listening radio so I meet up the same time. So
Great
I
minds
just
think
blessed
alike.
much, yeah, I just blessed. The quitting reverend of the success, you get in the spiritual way and the physical way. And I believe this is the spiritual way, they don't lament on that much.
Yeah.
But to me, how the measure of success in the physical way,
Mm-hmm.
the way you achieve your desire,
Yeah.
you achieve your desire.
I like that, when you achieve
It
your
can be,
desire.
it can be
Yeah.
a short term or something long term desire.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You're right.
Maybe if I can say life itself, when I cross into 2025, you say what you have done to something, I will say a success for me. Because I witnessed some accidents where people die.
Yeah.
And then desire now before let them cross into 2025, but you're not fortunate for them.
Yeah.
So,
Amen.
like me way cross so I had take as a success for me.
You're right.
Or the dividend of the hard labor. Then you don't
I be big word that you don't use, so some man don't even understand the dividends part where you don't talk.
No, so the profit of you.
Yeah.
The profit.
The right life purpose is pay you can pay the whole and pay for and later before you know inside that buy pay back, you able to buy other buy pay back.
Sure.
So and a success
Mm-hmm.
in the physical.
It is.
I mean contribution that.
All right. Thank you so much, Jibril from McKinney. When I continue for call, we on 088971971. We're able to take one more caller before we go on a break. But definitely the second hour is open for more phone calls, because we want to hear from you, our listeners and our viewers on Facebook as well. Because now we all the right to story together. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, David.
Good morning.
Yeah, Davidson again.
Okay, Davidson. Yes, go ahead.
I think about success,
Okay.
and we can come to the mind spiritually. That success is defined as, like in the area of marriage. When you get a successful marriage, you are a successful man, you are a successful woman. You can have everything, but if you are not maritally settled, you are not yet a successful person.
Okay.
So I think, success in life, successful marital settlement is a successful life.
Yeah.
That's what I think. God bless you.
All right, thank you so much. I mean, he is right. We're all looking for somebody. We're looking for a partner.
No comments.
Mary said no comments. I beg when I can't change your mind. I beg. But like part of success is what we measure in life.
Yeah.
Now, if you're able to find somebody where you're able to settle with and have this whole life together, and that you plan together, invest together, grow together. So like I understand what you say. Whereas like some people, he make the choice of like doing it alone. But really assess are you happy, like completely on your own?
On your own, yeah.
And the answer tends to be no, because you're going to find something to fill up space with. But we'll continue with the show on Radio Fry 97.1 FM. It's the brunch, and we've been here since 10 a.m. and we'll get for the Asote 12 midday. And today, Ion topic about
What do you feel say matter exactly? What do you feel say as success?
what
To
do
you,
feel say na
be
success?
very personal.
Yes, exactly. And our engagement question down there. But once we go on a short commercial break, and when we come back, we'll continue with the topic of discussion. And the next part of the discussion, whilst we wait for Leona and call, we will get for ask. The big thrust to success is always the why, because when you have a reason, then it now creates the answer of success. But if
yeah.
you don't have a purpose, then you cannot be successful because you have no reason why you're
Right.
doing it.
Yeah.
And so continue to stay tuned to Radio Fry Fry.
Hi guys, this is incredible JJ, Mr. Freetime coming, Mr. Hodos. Live now one of your favorite radio station, Radio Fry Fry 97.1 FM, Freetime, Sierra Leone.
Mama, you don't saw me clothes? Mama!
Yes.
What do you they do?
I don't saw the scratch though. Now just the top number now left.
What do you mean by not saw the skirt? Momo service don't start and they keep us saying
Give me
that.
25 minutes, man. I just the top number. Wait.
Mama, I don't get time.
Wait, 25 minutes. Now
Lights don't go.
the mommy know wait lights don't go. So wait my one go quick up like this junction. I'm going to buy headset to put on.
Mama,
Give me
Mama,
30. Give me 30 minutes and they can't quick.
Elsa agent on Sunday. But you not get free money.
I feel money.
Give me your meter number.
Oh,
You dey pay me money back.
what do you mean? 00.
Don't let lights out affect your work. Use AfriMoney to buy top up for your EDSA meter. Dial *161 *2 *1 hash now and top up your EDSA meter anytime, any day.
Ah, mommy, the lights not clear. I feel money now magic, the mommy. The mommy you tough, the mommy you kind on there.
Mama,
Ah,
make look.
AfriMoney.
Kushe, me name na Dan, and this na me program, Wetin the Bible Say. If you enjoyed this message, I hope say you go watch more episodes them on me Facebook page, Wetin the Bible Say. And together, we all go grow for land and for do Wetin the Bible Say.
Happy Silver Jubilee Local Commercial Bank. Bank of choice. Axie Bank, we are stronger than ever. Give them money.
From 1999 to 2024, we don't the present. We don't for don't grab, they don't enough. Look now we they lead them. Local Commercial Bank, the bank of choice number one at the country. Number one at the country. Usabi OSA, sit couple day, open account and we bank today, we get paid, couple card, Visa card for you day to day. Management and staff, keep it safe, you money safe, keep it go life, you go grab and we get you back. They say family sick, they bending all the road. Not the road. They say family think they bet. In not the road.
From eastern to western, I read the people and defend. From Freetown to letter, if I'm taking not the pen. From Barclays Bank, now Rocket Commercial Bank. Now we na master Sabi, now we the top the charts. Experience it. 25 years, not to 25 days. Internet banking there. Digital banking with the top.
They say family sick, they bending all the road. In all the road. They say family think they bet.
Michelle Group of Companies is reliable, competent, and trustworthy in providing quality service to its wide range of clientele. Through Michcom, we provide premium internet service, secured data connectivity, VLAN and VOI over stats and fiber to mining industries, enterprises, hospitality industries, banks. We also provide fiber to homes, point-to-point, and satellite backup for Freetown and provincial regions. Through our Michelle Security Agency, called MSA for short, we provide a wide range of services that brings safety, security to our clients. Our services include Staff Guard, which also includes access and control room, customer service security, roving, mobile control, and many more. For more information, visit our head office at number 10I Sasame Lewis Road, Freetown, or call +232 73 554 616 or 232 32 554 616. Michelle Group of Companies. We are the leaders.
This is very funny.
You know, see where you do.
Come on, man.
Babe, I like your place. This place fine.
I got where you come. This like your place. Feel free for come anytime.
What's happened?
It's a pop done. Babe, I'm very sorry. Just give me like 30 minutes. Might just go down and get back quick.
Hey, babe, but you know say this na me doing it. So we say they go get support. You there after money?
Yeah, I get, but I better use my money 2 days ago.
You don't know what after money to us extra?
After money to us, sir.
Yes.
This one and again.
Lights out when you need it the most. No hassle at all. Now you can trust Ed to top up with AfriMoney to keep the fun going. Dial *161 *2 *2 *2 hash. AfriMoney, quick and easy.
Hey you! Be part of the Listening Radio every Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. to 12 midday for authentic conversations and sharing experiences on the brunch. For entertainment, join our Drive Time crew on Mondays for international and national sport updates. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays on The Drive with The Vibe for entertainment news and celebrity gossip. On Thursdays, entrepreneurship and mentoring. And to get you started for the weekend with top trending songs on the DJ's Vibe every Friday. All this from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Enjoy your Saturdays on the Fun Box from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. for laughter, relaxation, and family moments. And no, we do not forget the little ones. Bedtime stories at 8 p.m. We measure our success by how we wow our customers and listening audience. Stay tuned, for this is Radio Fry Fry on 97.1 FM.
It's a new year, and your favorite show is back again with a bang. Say hello to Radio Fry Fry's mid-morning show, The Brunch, from Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. till 12 midday on 97.1 FM, live on our Facebook page, Radio Fry Fry, and on our website, www.fryfry.live. Experience and enjoy authentic, thought-provoking conversations on every reality. Share your stories and let's debate over great music and so much more wherever you are. On The Brunch, we talk about everything, and I mean everything.
Welcome back to the Brunch Show on Radio Fry Fry, your favorite radio station. And it must be.
We're not investing too much to not be your favorite. Who better be your favorite?
Who better be your favorite? So
I'm gonna threaten you.
You better
be.
So welcome to the Brunch Show, and we don't there for Monday. As we say, wait till you see different. We come back with we A game,
Sure.
top notch, and wait till you see different at the studios today. You see beautiful faces, and you create a.
No, listen. Don't bet us.
Don't bet us. So we are here today, and our topic is, what does success mean to you? We have been having callers from the very start, after the first 30 minutes, and they don't tell me waiting success mean to them. And we have been learning from you. As we say, we not the listening radio. You they talk and we they listen. We there for be your best buddy. Also, you just go talk. So put all you burden on we there for receive and we can just listen to you. We go give you the listening ear. So we don't there. We talk about waiting success mean to you, and we don't talk about you personally waiting you feel say success really mean and how you they measure that success. And our engagement question and how you they measure success. And not forget say we just get called from McKinney today, and we dey Freetown, we dey Bo, we dey McKinney, we dey Kenema, and we get 5 more licenses. So now different other side them. I know I'm try for calling like I really call.
Okay, let me call the extra side. So we did Tonkalili, Koinadugu, Kailaon, Pujaon, and Moyamba extra.
Moyamba
from the other 5. So we really did like push through for make sure say we in a national radio station on one frequency.
So if you dey travel, what's in mean? If you dey travel from Freetown to all the other side, them no need for the you just left.
No, we don't upgrade. We don't upgrade your life. We're very modernized.
Very.
And when you tune in to Fry on the radio, it is sure you say Fry.
Yeah.
Come on.
What are you waiting for?
Tune in.
So we there today, and we topic, as we say, we keep reminding you, and the phone lines open. You can call on 088-971-971. We topic now, waiting success mean to you.
Yep.
And Baku people them go be they misunderstand and get misconception about what success really means. And we want make you know from other callers and make we self know from you what you feel say success mean to you.
Yep.
And we done there from 10 o'clock, and we there back every Monday to Friday 10 to 12.
Yep.
Just to talk. We'll say this year if you get 365 pages now you book. We want help you write every chapter of that book there. And today we did chapter 5.
Yeah, we did chapter 5. The chapters then book inside that book. Say we did done an encyclopedia. Now you get the book of life. You get a manual. So like one of the topics we get for come up now, adults who not scam. So when you don't reach the end, they take that book, you go give one young person, say, listen,
you need for read that.
Here's this manual to
my life.
Let me help you for consider some of the things. You don't think about it. You don't think about success. You don't think about rewriting your page.
Yeah.
You don't think about
your first time experience.
Exactly. So would it help you for write that page? Because it's important for you to think about them things and they. But we'll continue with the conversation. One for go through with the verse of the day and the quote of the day. Then the engagement, and again we said the phone lines them already open, and we'll continue with the conversation whilst we wait for Leona call we. But first, allow us please just a little bit. Let us just do the verse of the day and the quote of the day. So the verse of the day.
And the verse of the day come up from Proverbs 16:3. It say, "Commit your actions to the Lord, and your plans will succeed."
It says will.
It's a must.
Exactly.
It should succeed.
Exactly.
So commit your actions to the Lord. As we said before, it's about aligning your path to waiting God already done set for you, because it will be easier for you to succeed. And we quote come up from Oprah, and it say, "Success is not about what you accomplish in your life. It is about what you inspire others to do with their own lives."
Yeah.
So
and I think this kind of ties in with what Reverend Pratt was saying that you should not just measure success about your own life, because even the Bible tells us that when you achieve all the riches in the world and in your life, then what?
Yeah.
When you're exchanging it for your soul. And so he was saying that we also have to consider like our spiritual life and salvation, because when you do consider those things, it helps you to make better decisions. So like if someone is giving you an option to success, but it's the wrong way, like a wrong method for lie, for thief, for fraud, and you not consider your spiritual life, of course you run in and say, I go take them, because at the end of the day, I just want to be successful. But if you also consider your spiritual life hand in hand with what's happening in your physical life, then you're less likely to take that option, and you're more likely to say, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'll rather have nothing than do whatever that thing is and end up with no salvation at the end of the day. So Reverend Pratt is correct in saying that our spiritual life should go hand in hand with our physical, because it refines your choices. It defines as well some of the types of choices that you make, because you're always thinking about the bigger picture of like, is this thing that I'm doing, is it right? Is it morally okay? Is it okay to like other people? And if the answer is no, then you shouldn't do it. You should just back off, because other opportunities will come in. Even like when it comes to talking about success for Radio Fry, some people have approached us to do advertising for betting, for do gambling, to do alcohol. And for them, that's their definition of a successful radio station, to say like, you're able to have all those advertisements that bring you so much money. One person looked at me and was like, you know what, money? And I was like, I do, but there's a type of money. Like, we stand on our Christian values, and if we are advertising these things that go against our values, then we're not acting as we're saying. So we're like, it's okay, we will miss this one for now. Would rather have clean money. So whatever that is morally right, or people are agreeing with our values that we have, and they stick to our broadcasting policies and that stand on our values, then we're willing to work with that person. It's just that your content has to be clean. That's what we stand on for everything that we do. So if it goes against that, we're not going to be able to work with you. Whereas like, you have other radio and TV stations that like, it doesn't matter where the money comes from, they take it. Because at the end of the day, they just want to be successful and at the top, so that you can call them the big names and the big shots, like, oh yeah, they're the ones advertising for all these very, very big and global brands. And most of the big and global brands have to do with immoral things, or have to do with things that even we don't agree with on our personal life. Some of the things we say on Fry is, the song you're playing, the content you're having, will you allow your child to look at it? If the answer is yes, then that's the content for Fry. If the answer is no, then it's not for Fry, because you would not intentionally want to pump your child that you're bringing up with all these information that you know is not going to breed anything good. If I'm there teaching my child about alcohol, or why don't you drink Heineken? Why don't you drink Guinness? Like, that's what they hear constantly. You're feeding their minds. When they grow up, that's all they're gonna know. And so we want people to have a conscience and use that conscience that flags them every time, like, is this right? Like we were saying the other day, yesterday, a lot of people don't want to be told that they're wrong or that they should change how they feel or they think, sorry, and how they're processing things, because they don't want to feel bad. They don't want to feel shame. But you have to feel some of these things for you to make better decisions that would give you a better outlook in life. And it's very, very important. So we'll continue with the conversation as always on the brunch here on Radio Fry. The phone lines are open on 088 971 971 for you to be part of the conversation. But whilst we're waiting for you to call us on our number, we'll continue for talk small whilst we're waiting.
So would they come to this very, very big phase of the topic where say why you they do certain things? So the big thrust to success is why. Because if you not get reason why you do them, then you can be misleaded or you can be misdirected. And if the why is powerful, then how is easy. So if you get a big goal or a big reason or purpose, I just put up purpose why you do something, then how can I do it? How can I achieve it? Becomes easy. And man say if you are a hawker, like you taught in a street, and it's to put your kids through school, you have a big reason or purpose. So for if they come safe, you still go put fan umbrella, because sometimes we go to town, we see people that put umbrella on top their market, even though they not get stall, they put it on top their head. And they do it every day because they get a big reason for that or purpose attached to that. And it's easy to wake up every morning, go there back, every day because there is a purpose or driving you to do it.
Yeah.
And if you go school and you feel some people go to school and don't even get reason why they go school.
That made them can feel
They don't get. You can see person in family well to do. It is why?
What else are they chase? Because
why
why they getting money? No, that's your father's money. That's not your money. Please behave yourself.
And the problem now we were no come yanda we follow them people and the way as they see to us they make them travel go overseas. We not go to cake school together. We not go to go weekends party. And one I don't see to us not to fail.
Yeah.
But in go overseas, you didn't salary. Like you begin think about your life, and because you forget why you didn't even go to school.
Yeah.
Why you paying that they pay you fees? Why? Because if you pay and they pay fees, you end game goes be say, man, make them proud and help support them at the end of the day, or maybe help support me younger ones at the end of the day. So if you get to why, always get why you they do something, why you they work, why you they wake up every day. Maybe not so maybe your is not for put food on your table every day, but maybe you want further your cause, you want do masters, or you want open your own business. But if every day na for come sit down at your office no more and go back home, then no purpose not attached to them. You get tired, you not go do the work well.
Very easily.
Yeah, you not go even do the work well.
Yeah.
You go say, this not to me goal. This and this person in your own business, and this person in your own goal, and why they even support her. At the end of the day, now you forget the praise. At the end of the day, now you forget the accolades, and then they even eat the money. So you have all this running, and you are not being driven for do anything. What if someone in the office one position 5 years, if they do the same thing for 5 years, you not even think say maybe I can be promoted to this other position, or maybe my further because I can work somewhere better, and no goal, no purpose, and as you say, if you don't have the why, then the how becomes difficult.
Yeah, like how do you get this thing done? Like for example, like you're saying, if I want to pay my children's school fees, I will think of different routes that will get me my answer. So maybe one is like at the sell markets, Nado. Other one will be like something like if I don't try that, they not work. I go say, okay, you know what's in? I begin make something like I can go to offices.
Food.
Then they not work. Like they constantly find
how
yes, like a way out, because you're not going to stop until you answer the question of pay school fee.
Yeah.
So until that school fee is paid, no is not an option for you. So like you get this definitely where like one for wake up, or like what you say like, during the rains. Most people they're not one get out of bed. Yes. But you within a street where they sell, like you not get choice. Like some man they soak, it is sick. But it get in purpose. Sometimes you get rent for pay. And if you not pay that rent, then in one family they become displaced. Or in the streets, and you don't want that one day. So rather than we day out in the streets, let our friends something for the do every day while they contribute. So nine at the how. Like constantly it can change.
Yeah.
It can change at any time because you're finding the reasons for it. And then they said the answer they come later. Because some of we can just want the answer, but without having a reason.
Yeah.
So like our money, but you don't have a purpose in life. Like money is attached to things. Money cannot be your goal. You understand?
Yeah.
Money cannot be your only definition of success. There are things that you can do that will allow you to accumulate funds and money. And then now money becomes like one of the things that you get. Just like when God talks about seeking him first, and then all the other things will be added to you. But if you're looking at all the other things and then say later, well, that will lead me now to eventually seek God. No, like if your purpose is to seek God, then he will ensure all the other things now will follow you. So it's the same thing about the how and about getting the answers. When you get that, when you are working on the how, it gets you the answer. Like when you said the other day about the light, that it took somebody over 100 trials to just get something. It's not what we have today. To just get something. And it took trial for them to eventually find the answer. But imagine they just did it once and they knew they wanted to create a light bulb, which would be success, it would define their success. But then that was it. They didn't have an answer as to how. So now they had to find a purpose, which is I'm like, no matter what, I'm going to ensure this light comes on. That's my purpose now. The light bulb would define my success, but getting the thing on is my purpose. And then how do I get it on? What do I need to do to get it on? And so that's how we define some of our success. Again, with encouraging at this second hour, Una, please call we on 088-971-971 for be part of the show. We don't want for just talk no more. We give Una things and for think about. So say you don't even think you've already thought about some of these things before. Now for let you just like, think about them again and reassess yourself and then take another step forward. Like we say, every day we take one step towards personal growth and success, changing our mindsets, changing how we think, changing how we make decisions. And this is one way. If you want to be successful in life, where a lot of people then they cry out, say, oh, me, I'm not successful, or this other person is more successful than me. We're helping you think about some of the things that you could do. Number one, you celebrate small wins. Listen, that person could have a job that's paying them 10 million, but you are able to feed your family for the day, and maybe you're able to make 1 million. You don't have the same level of resources as the other person. So it's a bit difficult to make a comparison. Or there are other things that we also consider to say, everybody has a time. Like, usai with the Sona Salon, you get your own time zone when at GMT. But the one with the America versus the one with the Europe versus the one with the Australia, you think say then their own time is not okay, then they're in their own time. So for us now, it's different. It's different. So for us now mid-morning. For them now early morning, then just awake. So imagine then they be here now, then they pass, well, you don't go far now. Maybe your life you need go forward. No, you just wake. There's a difference. You just woke. And then this other one, it don't wake long since. So you're not go able to compare the one we just wake versus the one we don't wake up for a long time and then you compare. And at that day we can do to ourselves constantly.
Comparison.
And it's very bad comparison because comparison is also good because it helps you check yourself. But you can only compare if you're on the same level. Like you're on, like there's only a few things that you may need to work on, but you're pretty much on the same level. So for example, if like you want to be the CEO of a company, then you go meet another CEO. Like una two company, sometimes they run at par. Just like this one, they make a little bit more money than the other person. Then you're able to compare, say, okay, this impact they run radio station, me self they run a radio station, me they make this amount of money, instead they make this amount of money. But you know it's not learn from them because they make a bit more than me. Or this other person go say, although they make more than me, but more successful in the sense that your own programming, something must they with the compare. So then they okay. But now when you did like when you displace one person, they very up. Then the other person, they don't. They watch the one where they up. It's not possible. Then the one where they up, not ever get for watch you where they down. It's not possible. Because una not there on the same level. So now the aspects of being, like getting to be successful. Know where is your time zone. What time zone are you in? Because like Brigitte in your own time zone, it's different from Mary in your own time zone. It's different from Reverend Pratt in your own time zone. We're in there on. Like we say, as time goes on, success changes by age. My age and you that is listening to me or some of our callers I've called in, it's different. It is. And so that's why we're teaching you to consider your own personal steps. Your own personal steps. Because when you grow for yourself and towards a specific target, then you're able to move forward. But if you're not taking the steps to grow and you're just making comparison and you're just being negative and you're only focusing on those negative things, then you're never going to move forward. You can't. Whereas there's some other people that are so carefree in life, you can throw a bottle at them. It might hurt them. They go get the wound fixed and then continue. Whereas they throw water and it's a whole big problem. So you see, everything we need to think about from our own angle first. What can you do differently? That's the question we're asking this year. So what can you do differently when it comes to success? What can you do differently on defining your own success? What can you do differently to find the purpose in your life? Those are the questions we're asking. Anyway, whilst we wait for Nafolona call, we're on 088-971-971 to be part of the conversation. And also you can go on with Facebook and send in your comments in there as well. We'll get for reading comments in there as well. I wonder we don't talk hard for a bit of time. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yes,
Fine,
good
fine.
morning. Your name and also the
Yeah.
call we from, please.
Name Alpha Sheriff, one of the
Okay.
first caller yesterday, and I call McKinney.
Okay. Welcome. What's in your contribution?
Well, it's about the topic today. Firstly, I want to say good morning to all two waiting at the station today, and
thank you.
I want to send an applause to the station itself for their wonderful and educative programs in the wire. It's really inspiring. Like, it's an educative program that, like, for me, so from yesterday when I catch up this station, like, I don't take it as an hobby for even the reported broadcast at night.
Yeah.
I listen keenly and get some points in where I missed yesterday. So I'm very, very happy. I'm so happy for get to listen to now every day.
Thank you.
So back to the topic. Personally, to me, success is about me able to reach the difficult points ahead of me. Me personally, that's my definition, perception of success. It might be for me down here, paying school fees for myself, maybe university fees. It's very hard for me. So for me, I accomplish that. Like success to me.
Sure,
there are others who are able to do that one day. Like you get them already. Like just the endeavor into any journey, you will pay that fees there. So into I'm not a success. But for me, because it's difficult for me to able to do, and it will take a lot of time, a lot of sacrifice for able to reach that point there. And it will take me a lot of struggles, then I'm in success. Yeah, it gave me a lot to me. Just like the rich people, they can able to do simple of waiting me difficult for me, but they get their own achievement also within their success, like the business within they enter into the investment and all of that. So it's all about the actual let me say your actual situation that it determine what will be your success.
Exactly. I like that.
So just things like that. Like I don't want to say much. I'm just happy, like for the year when our voices them, the things them, talking them, how they bring them. I'm so happy, really, really educative. Like,
thank you.
I want to talk to Una personally, like things that where we say they undergo actually need not only the program, people that we talk to, for people put me through, calm me down, and able to deal with the right direction of the challenges them. Like I'm so happy for able to make this station.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Thank you so much for calling in to be part of the show. I like what he said about you have to look at your own circumstance. Everybody's circumstance is different. It really is. And until you acknowledge and accept the circumstance that you're in, you're going to find it very difficult. Like we say, you keep making comparison. If your circumstance is, for example, you come from a single parent and maybe only a mom or a dad, maybe you have siblings, maybe you don't have siblings, like all of those things, everything is different for everybody. And you take yourself and you go compare it to somebody who is from a unit family, and they have siblings and they have support from left, right, and center. And then you're looking at that and you're like, why is my own family not like that? Well, it's not. Okay. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody's family is different. Now, if you feel or you believe that that setup of a family is what you admire and what you want for yourself, the next question is, how are you going to get there? The first thing is, I'm going to be sure that the relationship I choose is going to be a fruitful relationship. But before I continue, we have a call on the line.
Hello, your name and what side they call you from?
My name Paul. I call from Freetown.
Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Hi.
What's your contribution to the conversation we get today?
Yeah, really. It's been a beautiful morning, and I don't make a lot of beautiful points, and most of what needs to be said has been said. But I'm just want to add me only two.
Okay.
And success, if you want to measure, I mean, say it's quantified. I mean, like quantity start somewhere, I get for end somewhere.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, and it best it best for be measured by the only person way not start anywhere and anywhere, and that not God. So most of the time we can carry on with lives like we wanna say earlier. I don't know who, I don't remember exactly what I say. Different stages in life get different success.
Yeah.
Where you consider success, where you they sit you NPSC different from you Becker level, different from you as.
Yeah.
Yes. And it best for let somebody we don't know the beginning to the ending for be the one for measure your success.
Yeah.
So in life in general, it's best to take it back to God, like we were going to say earlier. Because if you want for measure success, there are little steps, there are little accomplishments we come along as you go in life. And every time you make them little progress, then little accomplishments, then it's more better if you get for face God in the end and be confident about your decision and about your achievements. Not so the kind achievement where you go out for high them, let God not see them way, God is see them anyway. So if you, yeah, so it really better for let you be conscious about the fact say every little thing we get for accomplish as you go along in life has to be judged, has to be tested, has to be tried by God. So be conscious about that and be careful how you go achieve what you feel say you want for achieve. Because you might you might achieve that first class degree, but you don't get man show God. The next person come out with division 3 and they probably bring a fraud. So we need to be really conscious about that fact because then at the end of the day, that's the only thing that matters. Every of your little achievement, whether it be money, whether it be cars, even impact, whether you impact lives, whether you finance people and for done college, how you get the money and waiting really with the type of what you really want to help somebody or you just want the glory. So yeah. So it goes in every angle, every area of your life. So now me only two contribution now for this morning. Like let we be God conscious in everything what they do in all of little accomplishments.
Thank you so much for joining the show. By the way, it's not a little contribution. That if anybody listen here, if waiting it just don't say not make you think, well, you know you're fine because it talk like short, but very succinct. Like it goes straight to the point, and it talk bokutin there inside the short time. Where you they able consider for yourself, like waiting at the reason and the purpose as to why they do something, and if the thing where they achieve, if God's here waiting, because some like yesterday we were talking, some man kill and go degree, they pan sugar dating, they pan get sex with different people, mess up, let for mess up. And so like you don't get the degree now, like what we call her they say, but like you don't get mind talk. You don't get mind talk how you get that degree there. And so like even in the process, like what we call her they say, what see they do for attain them also very important. And you have to be conscious about some of those things. And like we say, what they talking on fry or we person they talking on fry. Not feel bad though. Not feel bad. Sometimes we need to hear the hard truth. We do. You need somebody who need for check you and for say no. Like I know you really want this thing, but you think say like this action are the correct action for take. You think say like for say na man and the answer all thing for you or na sugar mama and the answer everything for you. You think say na the answer down there. And when if I ask you that question, there's sometimes the answer na no. So why they do her? No, because like if I not do one so like I'm not gonna get her quickly or I'm not gonna get her easy. You're not meant to get it quick. You're not meant to get it easy. That's like the true fact in life. The more you enjoy that degree is when you go through all those trials and you come up rising. That degree will mean so much. And when you finish the degree, you see that fight or that the fight where you fight for that degree, it'll continue even in your working life. If job not day, then skill then will be used for get a thick skin for beat yourself and go through that degree. You they wake up and say, you know it's in, I'm not going to take no for an answer from nobody. If I'm not able to get a job where I want now, okay, let's start on side first. Okay, let me volunteer. And our guest on Monday, he's somebody that has been able to get jobs just by volunteering. He will go somewhere, oh, I really need a job, and they're like, I will not get a job. And he's like,
I do it for free.
I do it for free, no worry. it takes 6 months, 1 year, like consistently they do it. In fact, they plan instead of getting your own purpose. Why did they? Well, and see, they pay me, but I got to learn the skill first, but and then eventually you get to see his value and worth, and you're like, you know what? I think we need this person. Then they hire him. So almost of we they able to take then initiatives, and a lot of us just like they say you want the quick answer when I level 100 money.
Yeah.
And so like you they chase no more, you go on side and say, okay, we're not able to pay you this amount, or we can pay you this. No, not so bad. Say, you know how much I spent for my degree. You know how much yeah, but you need to start small, be patient, calm down. You don't need to be angry at the world or angry at people. Calm down. It's okay. Start here. And know that you're not going to be here forever. Trust me. Anybody who's diligent at what they're doing and working hard, they will be successful. They will achieve. It's when you are lazy or you only do empty talk, then you will not achieve, and you have nobody else to blame except for yourself. And that's why we are encouraging you. Let for do mere talk. Like what we talked yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes. Mere talk, drop blah blah blah, talk this, talk football. Are you gaining anything from that discussion? The answer is no. Then let for do mere talk. If you're interested, for example, in football, like the man waking interested in football, why don't you work towards being on the pitch? Well, you know want to play football, you know want exercise, you know want wake up early, you know want for sacrifice, you know want
argue no more.
Then you want for argue. Oh, then they sabi play fight. Do you know what it takes for that person to play? Do you know what he has gone through to even get to where you can see him? That's success on its own. Or some of you that talk about government this, government that. What are you doing? What are you doing to contribute on a day-to-day basis, even in your own personal life? We said it yesterday. If you cannot amount to something in your own personal life, when they give we leadership roles or any sort of role, you not go able to fulfill that role there because you don't even know what it mean. You don't know what it mean. But okay, you get things that were wrong with the society, with Sierra Leone, where we all want for fix. But every day, what you do for contribute, for fix that issue. For example, we're not going to ever tire for talking about dirty, for example. What you do? You where they listen to me right now, you are contributing to the issue in Sierra Leone. Number one, you will take you dirty, you fling her. Once you not see her, you're okay with that. Okay. And the only time where it cause alarm or an issue, now we're rainy season come. Where who's you been flinger?
They go get her. Other people don't fling and 10 people don't fling.
The WhatsApp can go down. Who's not been there before? You go meet other man, family, picking this, that. Say die kaisai. Then now so we need for work. Government. No, not to government. Take the dirty, go put her inside the gutter. Now you. It's not government. So you see how like we need for reshape we thoughts, we minds, and we actions them. If I they get at the dirty, okay, for example, if we all know say the dirty they go bomber, how often you the track say this dirty actually they go bomber? Then after bomber, what did they happen with the dirty? Then now they try for think constructively how we can use the waste that we have for a purpose. So rather than it just sit down at a dump site, waiting else how would they able move on from like city area to outside of city area, for example. But because we're not even to do the little things where they contribute to how you manage you dirty, you're not even want to think about the bigger picture from of moving dump sites from one side to another side. So these are all the little things that we're talking about. Think about you. What are you doing? For the last couple of years at Radio Fry Fry, we always say, have you looked in the mirror? When you put a mirror in front of you, what do you see first? You see yourself. So we're not saying self as in a selfish way, but self as in a reflective and assess yourself and evaluate yourself. When you put mirror, now you force you to see. But you know what you can do? They move come out the mirror. You watch all the way the inside. Except for you way been there inside the mirror in the first place. And until we learn to say, you know what? I do contribute to the poor healthcare system. If you're not a nurse, if you're not a doctor, I do contribute to the poor waste management. Somehow now they build Pantap Road. Outside they don't designate say na access road. But because you want to be selfish, and soon I
want
get
more
us
space.
there, then when I not left space, so now myself I can't catch me pambodina. Yeah, why do you need to do that? These are all the things that don't make us successful as people. So you see how like little actions that you might consider little, it creates a big, big problem. And that's why we're saying, let's start by rewriting our own stories. If I want to build, for example, part of my own story, I have to ensure that I'm considerate of other people. If I want for build us, the land where they buy, am I doing it genuinely? Am I land grabbing? Am I building on a access road? Am I encroaching? Ask yourself them questions then they. When you don't acquire, when you don't buy the land, you don't get documents, you don't sign, you get witness, you get receipts. Because these are all the things that protect you.
Yeah.
And so now if an issue comes, you're verified, you're certified. Nobody can come and shake that up. It's not possible. You have everything in place. So now then things and they would say. So what we call it, they say, like, how you do, even forget your degree. And
yeah.
that's it mean. You see that small way talk? We extend onto the rest of your life. Now I don't explain. So when you do your degree correct, like you really genuinely you did it well. You didn't cheat, you didn't ask somebody to give you, that means you are certified. You are qualified. Now, when they say this job, based on the degree that you're doing,
Confident.
you are very confident in what you're doing. But when you have not practiced the skills and you just get a degree, and then now you go inside the work, they begin like, man, I don't sabi use computer, sir. Oh man, I don't sabi use Word, sir. Well, how you be writing dissertation if you say you do higher degree? If person where they will not do higher degree, can do the job, it's different. Because now I know say like, okay, not go school better, but go teacher.
Yeah.
Once the willing and open versus somebody who don't go school already, you assume say because now part of the resources that we're supposed to use. So how are you doing what you're doing is important. But we'll continue for talk on the topic of what does success mean to you, and sorry, how you measure success. But whilst we wait for that, on a call we on 088 971 971. The next, always I don't say it lead to the next thing where Mary they can't explain to me.
So as we say, we encourage you to call and we can rub much by this conversation because we really want to know what in success means to you. But as we wait for a call on 088 971 971, we also want to talk about what you they place value on. What really you they place value on. You value placement misplaced, or is they on the right path, or is they not the right place? Because some of we as the caller said before, we they place value on the fact that waiting people and they assess we buy, that waiting we they assess we safe buy. So if people they assess, we place value on what people really they see. They place value on acquiring material things because that's what they see. So sometimes I can ask, if you buy something and you have to keep it, will you buy it? So, or if possible, because it depends, because other person get for see, other person get for see the length of you here. Because person see because when we come to woman, now for impress people out there, would they buy certain shoe, would they buy certain dress, would they buy certain phone? Here for we buy 17 million here, I get for shaker, the length you get for measure. So sometimes I keep buy expensive something because which is hard. Well, nobody need comment on her. As one person comment,
nobody need to talk about this to me.
You know how much I don't spend. Or if person hold on casually, please be careful. You know how much I spend on that. So if we forget about the amount we spend on things, or even the price tag, are we going to buy it? What do we really place value on? Are we buying things, or are we doing things to make us happy, or are we doing things to impress people?
Exactly.
So if we concept on value really misplaced, then maybe we are not doing something right. Then at the end of the day, you might not even feel fulfilled. Because if we do it for impress people, then if you buy us, person they wake up for buy motor car, they say, back. We're gonna this you only kiss it, nobody not see you kiss. You might add motoka key for this domot key. For the domot key. Then you buy motoka. Other person get a happy home. Okay, now I want a happy home. You married, then maybe social media, you know, say social or money on social media. Now you back beginning post. And some people you don't even know what they are going through. Sometimes it's just content. You don't already fix a time for posting. You have to be happy on social media. Nobody posts their problems. I don't know that past people the couple that they fight on air, but most people don't post their problems on air. They post the happy things. And now social media they make me feel so unfulfilled. And you feel like my age group right now, all man married. My mama back don't add up for prayer points. It doesn't have prayer points for the pray for me. You are doing well, ma.
Thank you, mama.
Thank you. But waiting at my own path. What am I placing value on at this stage? Maybe mine might not be a happy home. Maybe just a successful career. So if I'm placing value on what people are placing value on, then I might have a happy home or a successful marriage, but I'm not happy because that's not what I'm placing value on. And if you think about price tag, and we were talking this day, I tell you, say, I'm going to talk to you, I tell you, say, me, it's about the amount of things I get than the value of the thing. So most times, if the thing there, if one, like most talk about rubber water. So you know, so you get the big one, where in expensive.
Just like
that just like 60 inside. So me prefer buy the one that 30, this small one in a taxi. I don't get book water.
Not the same water.
I don't get book water. But not the same water. So some people now in life in general, so they take like having a lot of things than even the value of one thing. And maybe the value of that one thing really matters than accumulating so many that doesn't really amount to anything.
Yeah, exactly. Even like where it cancel job, would they go back to the job?
Yeah.
Let's say like if at the place which are the place value on the work or the money. So like so like if job day where they pay me 10 million, I go just chase the money and say, me, I just want to work where they pay me boku money.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day, the number of things that way you get for forget that 10 million they they wear you out. Versus that you get job where they pay you 2 million. But then the fulfillment from that job is way more than that 10 million. So like now make Mary they ask the question like what you can place value on. Now like on the value or not on the money. Because most of us can place on the price tag.
Yeah.
Just like they say on a simple thing, like even when you want to buy something. Some people will not mind for buy like one cup. Once they do a fantastic job. Well, some people like they say if you want for bluff to other man there, you will get China cup, you get mug, you get glass, you get beer, you get this, you get that. And they, like you say, you never use our just the dinner shelf. You get the cup. Versus you will get one cup, and that one cup they do so many different things. So like, what's the place you values on the price tag, or does it actually have a value? And then can say as well, the greatest value in life is not what you get, it's what you. So like, I might take a job that doesn't pay me, but in the long run down the years, it will help me become somebody. Versus I take the fast-paced job where they pay me right now, then 2-3 years down the line, it not amount to anything. And I end up not for work again because it don't change my mentality on like being professional or being in the workspace, that kind of stuff. So we have to really consider where we're placing our values. And sometimes as well, we would chase the price tag. You lose opportunity.
Yeah.
Because like maybe like according like what we're all saying with regards like your destiny and aligning it with what God has for you.
Yeah.
Like if you only supposed to really go through 5 doors and then that need to get you to your successful end. Some people would say no, 5 not enough. Give me 20. Me, I want 30 because me, I want get varied option. No. Your purpose in life is not to have varied option. Your own particular purpose in life. So then I just to have a few. And so you get to miss the opportunities because you're chasing something else that's distracting you. And so you've lost where you're supposed to be going. And so we can roam aimlessly in life.
Doing nothing.
Busy no more. Just a busy.
Some man busy.
Some people just a busy. Busy doing what? Like somebody said, when they can go out free tongue. Just go middle
Hello,
tongue.
Fry.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Una, thank you. Una actually can do always well. I like Una shows them.
Thank
And
you.
I always like for listening to Una shows them.
Yeah.
I just want to make a contribution about success, what success means to me.
Okay.
For me, despite the challenges, because I don't think there's anything somebody could achieve without facing challenges, obstacles, and all of that. So for me, regardless of waiting, I don't face the challenges for being success, because some people can actually tell and say, well, because of the so much struggle I get for make I achieve, I don't think that it's worth it actually. But for me, I find fulfillment regardless of those obstacles, regardless of the challenges. If I actually do it, na in I find pleasure for do. I not do it because somebody forced me, because somebody is at my tail, all of that. I do it because I be want for do and not only because I be want for do I like for do and after everything, that sense of fulfillment,
Yeah.
it can't be traded with anything. Because one organization where I be there, one small group per se, and I be get a role for play. And after everything, it was about for a period of 1 year. After the leadership time done, the kind sense of fulfillment where I feel, even though it was really challenging because I had to balance it with my academics, but I felt a sense of fulfillment that I couldn't feel anywhere else. So for me, that is what success means.
Thank you so much. We'll not catch your name. Well, she made some valid points anyway, with regards like success. That sometimes, as long as it's what you're
Passionate about.
it gives you the drive enough, like get through your day. And those are some of the
Yeah, even when we were saying about working at some place, they pay you exorbitant amount, and they work other side when they pay you so much. And if you you have two options, if you have to choose, me go prefer you choose where you feel like you're really passionate about, and regardless of the money, because money as the car they go, you
It
eat
does,
am. So,
fast.
but at the end of the day, do you feel fulfilled? You go able wake up every morning really happy going back there, or you dey wake and struggle, or na the money they motivate you? Say, okay, that 10 million, my wake, and go do am, or what I for go and that today. When you do something that you really love, you have ideas on how to make it better, on how to work better, and it'll help you in your mind, in workspace. And you know go there and they grumble every morning, or then you work, you vex because you're not even motivated. You're not even happy with what you do. Now the money, now the motivation, and when one's done, money done.
Yeah, and this whole money and talk is why like some of us even do. We still, even on a small scale, like you job, like you say, you not feel fulfilled, you not feel happy, they consider like why even there inside this job set. So like any afternoon where they ask you for you must find way for get money, because money na you target, na you motivation. Or like if you dey outside customers and they come inside, like the devil really they use you for think creatively on how to cheat. Yeah. Like, it's in, I could just take this one customer money, like my boss not gonna know, and then I could just get and the rest. Like all these random thoughts will come to us because you're placing value on the price tag. And you're failing to learn about where you are at and what you need to learn from this particular job. If you want a job that pays you more, what else do you I'm asking again, what else do you need to do? Because sometimes we don't want to do more, but we want more. So maybe you may have to study, you may have to get your hands dirty and learn another skill. You may have to have sleepless nights, you may have to take money from your salary, start to save. Some man not even sabi, they're not even one for save, they don't even know what's in a save,
living by the month.
And then take that savings and invest. Like, are you thinking about those things to help you to get more money if that is your target? And the answer is no, you just want it the quick way. So rather than you do more so that you can get the next job that will pay you more, so that you do something else more that gets you the next job until you get to management level, supervisory level, CEO level, your own founder or whatever. We don't do those things. We don't consider those things, and we need to start considering. Stop putting price tag on your life.
Yeah.
We're telling you, you're missing on opportunities. You're missing what really matters.
Yeah.
There are some things you go through, you have to go through it because it will build your character. It builds you up. But if I'm only thinking about, I'm in a poor country, I'm poor, I'm from a poor home, I don't get money, but this person get iPhone, me I don't even get iPhone, and me I just want that for now, then you're going to get yourself stuck. And you're going to reach a point where you're going to feel like this whole thing is a mess. And who else is going to fix it? It has to be you. And you waste so much time. Then think conscientiously, as people say, like with your conscience. Operate with your conscience. If not being you go one time the same way. The answer is no. Now I make some of the callers and the call and talk about that part. It's very important. If not being you the do one. So the answer is no. So try to reconsider some of these things that we're doing. And then the last part of the conversation before we go on our Facebook comments, the phone lines are open, by the way. We do want you to continue to call us on 088-971-971 and tell us, like, how do you measure success? Like some people have called and say, if me na bike man, I able now and I pay master money, are they roam free? Okay. Me now if I check the background work more, and that are able to pay for millions school fee, that is a success. So all these little things that you may consider as little are wins in life that you need. Every area or every stage in your life, you must have wins. Just like we say, like when you're a child and you're growing up, from when you're a baby having like no control, then you begin to sit up, you begin to crawl, you begin to walk. These are all small things. But imagine the child is like, from baby, I not even sabi waka, but you've not even lived. You've not gone through the processes that require you to now start learning to walk. You've not sat up. You've not even crawled. You've not gotten your balance, but you want to walk. How do you walk? That's what we keep doing to ourselves, step by step. Take it step by step. That's why we're asking you, what's your time zone? What time zone are you in? Are you saying that the child that was born yesterday should start talking? Should start comparing themselves to the child that was born in 1950? Should you? No, like there's a huge difference. So don't make those type of comparisons. It's not fair even on yourself.
Yeah.
Let's read some of the comments.
Okay, this one is from Sexy Side. He said, "Good morning, family. Good morning back to you."
Thank you.
And Moses GC says, "Success typically refers to the achievement of a desired goal, result, or outcome. It can be related to personal, professional, or societal accomplishments." And we have from Bintu Kane, say nice program. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening. We have from Vesta the Poet, and he says, personally, success for me is one feeling satisfied with the gradual process and progress in your life. Gradual. Also living a life that serves as an inspiration to others. Yes, this is exactly what we said before. Thank you so much. And please keep sending your comments. We have another one from James, Mr. James.
Mr. James, we're waiting for your call, by the way. I know you're in Dubai and everything. Call us on WhatsApp.
Blessed good morning, and blessed good morning to you too, Mr. James. And we say we don't see the comments, but we want really hearing your voice.
Yes,
more know how the voice sound like.
Exactly.
So the conversation, as we said, is what does success mean to you? And we have had so many contributions today.
Yeah, we have.
We have callers who spoke lengthily and really digested the topic. And I know say una glady for always they listen to you as we callers and don't say how we educate them. And another we really want for do this year for invest with your investment in your life.
Of course, yes.
And Mr. James keeps saying, he say, good morning for Friday Radio. Good morning, Mr. James. I feel blessed this morning. It's also a success for guys. Blessing our lives. Thank you.
Aww.
Every morning from Monday to Friday. Thank you all. God bless. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Papa God, back. Thank you for giving
yes, definitely.
for giving me the idea for you to talk about anything there.
Yeah.
And for keep impacting people.
Indeed.
When now waiting Oprah say.
Yes, waiting Oprah say. Indeed, we want to go over again the verse of the day and the quote of the day, just to remind you, because we don't come to the end of the discussion now. And the verse of the day, just as a reminder to the topic we'll talk about today, what does success mean to you? It says, Proverbs 16:3 says, commit your actions to the Lord and your plans will succeed. When we surrender our plans or actions to the Lord, acknowledging Him. You have to acknowledge God. And then Oprah Winfrey says, success is not about what you accomplish in your life. It's about who you inspire. It's about what you inspire others to do. And the latter part of what we're discussing about placing values. You say sometimes as well, when you think about waiting Mota Mange for offer, now in philosophy, because it depends on your mind.
What you think.
Like what do you think now in mind? They also define you, the type of successes that you'd go through. Like if waiting then I'm in mind, a bad thing there.
You succeed, Panama.
Like how for go rob a bank. And they succeed though.
Because you find ways.
Of course I'll find ways because that's what I want at the end of the day. But is that correct? Is my philosophy correct? My philosophy there is not correct. Is there value in that? There's no value in that whatsoever. So all I'm doing is placing a price tag. So your philosophy in life, while you let we end the conversation now. What do you think about that today? What's my philosophy in life? My philosophy in life now for let I do things the correct way. My philosophy in life now for let I cheat somebody else, rob somebody else of what they get. My philosophy in life now for let take somebody else your man, saying I'm a man. My philosophy in life now for let go around and sleep with Jack, Jill, and I don't know. And I know my philosophy. My philosophy in life now for let get money any kind of way. Once now money, I get me money. Is that your philosophy? If those are your philosophies, please, we're asking you to rethink. We know that a lot of things may have happened in the past, and it's giving you this iron steel heart that doesn't want to feel sad, that doesn't want to feel when they're wronging other people. But we want you to know that you cannot keep living life like that. Because at the end of the day, you don't achieve anything. You will not become successful in anything. You lose your integrity. You lose your self-worth. And you have no purpose. So we don't want you to get there. And that's why every day on Radio Fry Fry, we're rewriting your story. Because we want to let you reconsider some of these things and act on them. And you would see a better outlook in life. We hope so that enjoyed the conversation. And it's going to be a beautiful and wonderful weekend. Because you know what I say why? We're inside dry season. The weather hot, go on site, enjoy the landscape, explore Sierra Leone. When we can just sit on listen, stand on fine, yeah. You don't need money, and just explore. Somebody left outside and they would visit salon. If not for you just work no more, you go buy coconut jelly water. Do it, enjoy your life. If not for you go sit down with you, party them, una like talk about some of the things and then like what we don't talk about this week, like you first relationship. Can't just me, boy. You know, we'll talk about that. Or you know, how to be successful in life, or like how you can rewrite your like. Talk to people. Some of these things that you listen to on the radio, it's not just for you just listen to it here on the radio. Share with somebody because you will be helping somebody else to think about their own lives. And maybe that one conversation could change everything. Because remember the other day we asked, what is that one thing that shaped your life? What is that one thing? Maybe a conversation with a friend or family or going for a walk shaped your entire life to change. So we want you to have a blessed and wonderful weekend. And we're going to come back again on Monday with even more gin. Shake you up. Shake up your mind. But we hope that you've definitely enjoyed the conversation. You can continue to rewatch some of the episodes, or you can share the episodes to people. Just go on our Facebook and you see it there. And we've actually done really, really well for our first week in January. We're going to share the highlights on our Facebook. Some of the shows that we've been doing have racked up over 38,000 views. Do you know what? Listen, do you know what that means?
38,000.
Yes, that means a lot of people are watching it. So you need to encourage other people to share and join the show. Listen, this is a national radio station, and we want to refresh your mind, refresh your spirit, so that you can be the better version of yourself. Stay blessed. Have a good week.